Hey, how's everybody doing? I wanted to do this video on a Dodge Durango condenser. Specifically, this is a 2014, but I think it holds true for like 2011 to 16 maybe. Front bumper's got to come off on a condenser. Super easy. A couple 10mm and 8mm bolts, and the rest is all snap clips. And then you have access. There's a couple splash guards you got to remove. Take the horns out. Then you have two crossbars here. Just take it, bend it forward, and then scoot it all the way down out the way. You see? Now you have access to the condenser here, which is bam, bam, and that's it. Got to drain the system out and pull the condenser out, and I'll show you guys where it's leaking from. Alright, you gotta take out the three 10mm bolts in this upper cross member on the left and right. Once that's removed, you have a little wiggle room here. You can lift it up. These two transmission lines are held in by standard Dodge Chrysler little E-clips, and this side on the condenser side is held in by 13mm nut. So yeah, you just pop it out of these little clips up here, and that's it. Slide it out forward and you're done. We'll get the new one so we can get it in. Let me see, the old one is common. It fails right down at the bottom at the welds. Common on these things. So let me go get a replacement. Alright, we're back at the Durango 3.6 liter. That's the old condenser. Match them up. That's the new one. They look identical. So the power steering cooler, I believe, brackets have to come off and go on the new one. So let's get those off, and you just count the fin lines that it goes up, and just put them back in the same spot. You just got to use a pick and pry those three recessed lips or indentations. You got to pry them out. Sorry, trying to get focus. There we go. Just pry them out with a pick, and they slide out. And then see how they go in through the fins. We'll just count the holes up, make sure the condensers are basically marked on the same side. The dryer's on the left side. Clips go on the front, like that. Dryer on the left side and the connections on the right. Let's get these clips installed. Okay, I should have recorded it when I did it. These condensers come filled with dry nitrogen, so when you remove the two gaskets and the stud, or the bolt that's here, to put the stud in, to go back on the car, you'll hear a hissing noise when it comes off. And that's how you know that there's no leaks in the system. If you don't hear a hissing noise, take it back to the seller, wherever you got it from, and get a new one. As you can see, I mounted the OEM factory clips back on. Very easy to put on. Don't be afraid to push them through. They've got 3 locator tabs. You just got to count the fin tubes going up and guesstimate how far in I measured. So when you push through, you're going to push through the fins here, and as you push through these fins, you're going to hear them break. What you're avoiding is the tube. This is the tube and fin design. So the tube is what carries the freon. The fins is what releases the heat. So you can break the fins out and won't have a leak. The tubes is where your leak comes from. So don't damage the tubes. You can push through the fins. Let's get this back on the car. Alright, we got the condenser back in. We hooked up the AC Freon side to the condenser. And we hooked in the transmission cooler lines, which was a pain in the butt to get on. Get them all clipped in, get everything. Get the power steering cooler clipped on. Put your horns back on. The cross member bolts here, all your bolts up here, and everything. And put the bumper back on. It's pretty simple. Should only take about an hour. Let's get everything back together and test it out.